happy makes me happy too. So we are both happy. We are, as they say, the happy couple.
Do you ever wonder what might have come of him?
Who?
Israel Potter?
Potter. Oh, it's funny. I've forgotten all about him.
I wonder if he's still
alive? Oh, it's years since he's been gone, and for good, no doubt. So why trouble your beautiful mind with thoughts of him? Anyway, what does Potter matter now? How do I look?
Oh, very handsome, Jonathan.
There it is again, Jonathan. You called me Jonathan.
I'm sorry, you look very handsome. Colonel. It's amazing how steadily you've risen in rank.
I think it's time to return to our guests.
Where are you, Israel? Where are you?
Israel was sailing in rough seas, his small boat tossed in the wind, his provisions grew thin. He lost the calendar in his arm. How many months had he been at sea? But still, his spirit never wavered.
Yes, then one daybreak, he spotted land. America, home!
He rode ferociously in the turbulent waters, but then, 5 miles off the coast of the Promised Land, his battered boat hurled into a sharp reef.
Yes, his underbelly split and splintered into 100 pieces, leaving Israel adrift in the sea.
But nothing would prevent our patriot from reaching shore, and so he swam.
When he finally reached the rocky coast, Israel was tired and spent, and his Yankee garb was tattered beyond recognition.
He woke the next morning to the hollers of British sailors. He saw a large ship, and though her crew were his enemies, here was an opportunity to slip aboard and ship off to America, where it was bound to serve the British cause.
Oh, who the deuce are you, eh? What do you think you're doing on this ship? You answer me now. Where do you think you're going?
Well, sir, I was taking a nap before my regular duty. Now, when people let me, I belong to the main top.
Oh, I've never seen you hoisting the flag.
That is because I have belonged to the main top, the missing top, the forecastle, the hold, and the Weinsting. Every other blasted part of the ship. I am quite extraordinary.
You are quite out of your mind.
Well, you'll get no argument from me, sir.
What's your name?
Israel Potter.
There's no Potter on the books here.
Oh, well, seeing that I may have shipped under the effects of liquor, I may have foolishly signed under another person's name. Do you have a Benjamin Franklin in your books? The Paul Drews. Freddie Feathertop.
Oh, why don't you try to receive me, you rascal?
What's going on here?
This mankind's been on board since we left port. Well, surely I have. I was so anxious to serve under such a commander that I was among one of the first men to enlist.
I see. What ports have we touched, sir?
Port side? Well, Boston for one.
I see. And what sort of place is Boston?
Very straight streets. Yes, sir. Very straight streets with cow paths intersected with hen tracks.
Is it our second port?
Well, New York.
I see. And where are we bound?
Well, back to Boston to give those Americans another look at us.
I see. My friend, we have been to neither New York nor Boston. There's an old marauder who's been wounded too often. She retired a long time ago and only goes fishing these days.
Oh, fishing boat. That's the smell.
Well, he's obviously a stowaway, so I tie him up or throw him overboard.
Just give him a net.
A net? Is she single?
A fishing net. You were hoping to escape the motherland, you picked the wrong vessel. Time will circle back to Falmouth, the haul for grass, pollock, and mackerel.
Yeah, mackerel. I hope you like mackerel, Mr. Feathertop. It's gonna be your steady diet from this day on.
Now grab a net and get to work! After 10 months, the old marauder circled back to Falmouth, and Israel, who proved an able fisherman, was set at liberty.
Oh,
Moppykins were armed to the teeth, they were.
My glory.
Cries of that poor, ragged Yankee I had to capture.
Well, who's the Yankee?
Oh, I haven't got a clue. But tons of townspeople were mobbing the boat to see the stranger. They'll lock him up and pin him in his castle for sure.
Unhand me. Wearing the king's manacles as I do, I have treasures of wrath against you British.
I heard he was a man of great stature, that his head o'erpowered all others, like St. Paul's dome over all the other London steeples. Oh, you
You hauled me out of the ship's hold like spuddy garbage, parade me in front of this heathen mob, and now drag me to my cell, hoping to see how a rebel cowers. Well, I'll show you how a true Christian gentleman conducts himself in adversity.
A Christian gentleman who wears rags and smells of bilge water.
You may well insult and imprison Ethan Allen, but I am the patriot whom your Lord Howe tried to bribe with an offer of a generalship and choice land in Vermont. He offers me my own land. Ha! He is like the devil, offering all the kingdoms in the world when the damned soul has not a corner lot on earth.
Look here, Randall. You must take care when you talk against General Lord Howe.
General Lord Howe, I tell you, herds of devils are impatiently snorting to ladle Lord Howe into the seething syrups of Beelzebub's flame.
Alan, must you carry on?
I fear I shall say nothing to ever please you. You objected also when I took Ticonderoga. It took little effort for you British cowards to lay your weapons down.
You will hang like a common thief if I don't murder you first!
Hold your arm.
What the devil?
I'm a man!
A Yankee sympathizer.
No, you are mistaken. I only try to save you from the wrath of the Continental Army, who will surely avenge him.
Listen to the man, he speaks the truth.
Clearly, this man operates under some unfortunate state of delirium. What he needs is your pity, not your wrath.
I thank you. You will not be the worse for this, for a gentleman never knows when it may be his turn to be helped by another.
Take the prisoner to his cell. Close the castle gate after him. And you are dismissed.
While walking through the town, Israel could not help but think the American confined in chains in that castle, and his duty as a patriot. He would not abandon the man who took Fort Ticonderoga. And within minutes, he was back up the hill, staring at the stone blockade, when he suddenly heard,
Potter! It's you, Potter! Is that you? Oh, yes, it's you! I knew it! Over here! It's Jonathan Tickner!
Here was a self-same man who, unbeknownst to Israel, had wedded his Betty.
Oh, Mr. Tickner? Yes, actually, he's dead. Oh, what does it matter now?
In God's name, how came you here?
No, a mistake of monumental proportions, I assure you.
My friend, I spotted you for an American.
Sir, I've come to free you from your chains.
Hobbled and scaled the wall, my boy.
What about my chain? Do you detest me, Potter? I don't blame you if you do. It is not entirely unlikely that I have similar feelings concerning you. But we must put that aside. Our alien souls are now welded together.
For God's sake, shut!
No!
We must work fast. The handcuffs, my boy. Use that stone over there to break through. Once I am unencumbered, it will be much easier to throttle the necks of the British. Although, even caged, I am much too dreadful to behold without fear and trembling.
I'm so tired of your endless bravado! You hurl on our foes such howling tempests of loathing to shock them into retreat! But here we still are, with our best chance being this unfortunate ragamuffin with a very large stone!
By the great Jehovah and the Continental Congress, I am Ethan Ticonderoga!
man is clearly mistaken. I am no rebel. I'm no Yankee, but a true man, George. I've heard of this prisoner. I've heard of his spirit. It is frank, bluff, and hearty as a harvest. Really in need of some scorn.
So you see, this prisoner was mistaken, right, Tickner?
Yes, obviously, I was mistaken. I can see you much better now that you've stepped out from the shadow. No. The man I know, he's a horrible punchman with a scar down his left cheek. Will you stand before me? Look nothing like his real brother. Please accept my solemn apologies.
Yes, Tickner took his cue and put on a crestfallen air.
But he was not much of an actor.
I place you under arrest for impersonating the British Mariner! In there! Get in there!
Leave us, my friend. The cars will get here in minutes.
But sir!
This enemy has violated every international code of decency by treating me as if I were a Botany Bay convict. Political compensation is in order. We will stay here.
We?
I see now that the Lord has delivered you here to clear the name of Ethan Ticonderoga back home. It is your job to assure General Washington that I am no traitor to the American cause, for it is not free will that brings Ethan Ticonderoga Allen to Britain, but rather his failed attempt to take Montreal. Now, travel to London and locate a man who calls himself Peter Perkins. He lives in the bowels of the city beneath the London Bridge. He's a friend to the Revolution. Tell him you are a cohort of Ethan Ticonderoga Allen, and he will help you stow away in a vessel bound for France. Once on friendly soil, secure passage home with this money. I will not quit this place until I have wrong repentance from my foes. There's no time to waste. Now go.
But sir, if I will leave you and you were to be hanged this hour, or what is more probable next week, then I cannot live in peace. Yet, I have learned that happiness is inseparable from moral duty, so I will tell all that Ethan Ticonderoga Allen is a true patriot. I will stand up for liberty, justice, and honesty.
Indeed, the whole of government consists in the art of being just and honest. Now, go quickly. He will hang on you like an anchor. He stays here. Wait, one more thing. The general must also know that Ethan Ticonderoga Allen was not responsible when his partner surrendered West Point. Benedict was on his own for that one.
I vow to do all you say.
Fly, boy, fly! Trumpet your paws and remember the truth about Ethan Ticonderoga Allen!
After Israel dropped himself from the castle window, he fled hidden by the light of the moon.
Then in the greater day, after many miles from the next house, he stumbled upon a wretched...
Excuse me, can you direct me to London town?
This space of coins? I'm cold and hungry. I have nothing to keep me warm.
I will give you what I can. If you will set me on the proper path.
Let's see what you got.
I have some money. Now you're welcome to a few coins in this coat. It is weather beaten, but it is yours for directions. Please, my friend, I am a Hudson man, and if caught, I am subject to enslavement.
A Yankee, are you?
Yes, and a patriot instructed to travel to London to begin my journey home.
I will help you. And then I'll take those coins first. And I'll take that cloak.
I will not part with it. It is worthless to anyone but me.
Aye. Sentimental value, is it? Hey, you keep it. I'll take this.
Would you leave me without a penny?
I will leave you with a warning. London is a crowded capital of debauchery. Money would corrupt fans of Assisi in London. You're better off without it. Oh, I don't take that ring out. I would stick it deep down in your pocket.
Thank you for your concern. Now, which way do I go?
Continue in the same path. Follow the direction of your nose. Just follow the stench. Good luck to you.
Worn out and haggard, he proceeded on foot to London, finally arriving on a great, doleful morning. Look out, Lydia!
Israel had never seen such a multitude of humanity. People poured through the streets like an endless shoal of Erick. Almost frightened by the sight of these strangers, he realized how far from home he had traveled.
Look where you're going, mate. Keep walking, you're stopping the flow of traffic here.
Oh, that bridge. The stones must have been set by giants.
Well, London Bridge? Is this your first time here?
No, but it's been a very long time.
Well, it's been standing there for 500 years. It'll be standing there for 500 more. You know, you're holding up traffic, gaping at her. Keep moving.
They say a man they call Peter Perkins lives underneath the bridge.
Suddenly, the sky darkened as if some neighboring volcano belching its ominous smoke were about to overwhelm the great town.
I know a man by that name, but I ain't been seeing him for a while now.
Well, do you know where he lives?
No. But I heard he was an American sympathizer, and you know what happens to them once they get caught on to? I'll wager Perkins has seen his last day. Now, you better step lively, mate, or you're going to be trampled by these dirty men with their horses and wagons.
For 5 days, Israel wandered the streets, observing the stoic people of the landscape, one after another. They drifted by, uninvoked, mournful ghosts in Hades.
Is this what it means to be human? Will joy never be our lot?
Let me get this right, Governor. You want me to pack up your costumes and things?
Costumes, props, manuscripts, the lot. Pack 'em up, Mr. Crane. I have taken my final bow.
What's that, sir?
I am retiring, Mr. Crane. Now hop to it.
Sir, bye-bye.
Our revels now are ended. 30 years of life packed in crates, headed for the warehouse. The only thing I couldn't pack was the sound of applause. Is this what a life in the theater comes to?
I wouldn't know, sir.
Good heavens! May I help you?
I hope you can. I pray you can. I'm looking for work.
Oh, another actor. You're too late, I'm afraid. I no longer own the theater.
I'm sorry, sir. You are mistaken. I am a laborer in need of employment. I couldn't help but overhear what you told that man.
A member of the audience. No doubt you've seen me from the galleries. Which one of my performances was your favorite?
I'm sorry, sir, but I don't...
I know 'tis impossible to choose.
I'm sorry, sir, but I don't know who you are.
I am Hamlet. I am Romeo. I am King Lear. Blow winds and crack your cheeks. Rage, blow, blow. Notice how I added that extra blow? 'Tis my embellishment. Shakespeare didn't think of it.
You have a good day, sir.
Stay! I am David Garrick, greatest actor in England. I take it you do not attend the Drury Lane.
No, sir, I can't afford the theater. I can't afford food.
Now is the winter of our discontent made glorious summer by the son of York. What man needs leg of lamb, steak and oysters,
torture.
Oh, I see! A critic!
No, I am tortured by hunger. I crave that leg of lamb. I crave that steak and oysters. If only you felt the pains that I feel from hunger every minute. A man cannot live on the words of the bard alone. I am in desperate need of money. I need work. I need food.
You know, you really ought to consider the stage.
I am in earnest.
Yes, I can see that you are. By Jove, I could use a man like you. Can you lift? Can you take orders?
I was a quartermaster, sir.
Capital. Go inside and see Mr. Crane for work. He will explain. The pay is 1 shilling. Wait! An extra something for that leg of lamb.
Thank you, sir.
Israel descended into the black bowels of the theater, where he marveled at racks of costumes, piles of feathered hats, silk hosiery. Never before had he seen anything so elaborate. But one thing in particular grabbed Israel's attention.
Why is there a huge hole in the ceiling?
Blimey. Someone opened the trap door. You see, we're under the theatre. That trap door ought to be shut right now. I'll wager it's Mr. Shakespeare's doing.
But Shakespeare is dead.
He is. They say, when Mr. Garrett bought the theatre, the ghost of Shakespeare followed him here. Way up there. You see that iron balcony next to those sandbags? That's where he perches during every performance.
Well, Mr. Garrett?
William Shakespeare! When he don't like what he sees, he takes one of those sandbags and he drops it right on an actor's head. Killed many an actor, I heard. Now, let's pack up these crates and get out of here. This place could be a Willie's.
Well, how do you know all of this?
I've done all the jobs here before. I don't like it. But I got no choice if I want to eat.
Well, my pay will be used to end my prolonged exile from New England.
New England? Is that where you're from? You better save more than a few shillings for sure. A voyage across the sea comes at no small cost, my friend. I dare say, tending to a rich man's lot is the sad fate of a poor man.
Ah, Mr. Crane, an American patriot, once wrote that being a poor man is no shame. Being ashamed of it is.
Must have been a man of means.
Well, tell me, have you ever bought a ticket up there? What's it like?
Too rich for my blood. But then all that play acting. To me or not to me. Seems rather good this way, anyways. Crikey! Arrival of the spirit! Can you hear me, Polly? Can you hear me, man? Heaven help me, you've been done by Shakespeare!
Oh, it appears his aim was slightly off.
You live and breathe.
I do, although I suffer from a severe pain on my crown and my right arm feels a bit mangled. But no matter, help me up. Let's get back to work.
Work? With a concussion on your brain and a busted arm? I'd say any work will be excluded from no small part of your future. And that voyage home, it will be delayed, my friend.
And so it was. What little money that Israel had saved was now used for a surgeon and his daily sustenance. He had to wrangle with rats in the sewers, and hoping to find a few pennies to make it back to France and then home.
Then, one day, Israel, starving, barely alive, came upon an unattended baker's cart. The air surrounding it was filled with the scent of fresh breads, scones.
Surely no one will miss a scone or two.
I saw that! What do you think you're doing?
I'm sorry, Mrs. Just I haven't had a decent meal in so long.
I'm of mind to call the authorities!
Oh, don't do that. Here, take them. They're yours.
Look at them! There's nothing but crumbs! Who's going to pay my baker for these little die? I can't afford to! None of your cheap theatrics now. Get up! Are you really hurt? Oh, you poor man!
I'm fine, miss.
Oh, I'll be the judge of that. Oh, there's some blood on your forehead here. My handkerchief will clear it. Does your head ache?
Yes, but not from my wound, it's from hunger.
Oh,
haven't for so many years been met with such kindness.
Well, you look like you could use some kindness, that's for sure.
How could I ever repay this compassion, miss?
Jenny?
In the end, Israel's gratitude can only be repaid by love.
And the meager savings so far earned for his journey home was now lavished upon wedlock between Israel and the kind-hearted girl. Now with a wife and struggling to earn a few pennies as a dipper in a pottery factory, Israel was fixed in London until peacetime,
Which finally arrived in 1783 with the signing of the Treaty of Paris.
With hostilities now gone, the old and new governments were on such a footing that within 2 years an American consul was supported in London.
Israel arranged a meeting in hopes of securing a voyage home.
Yeah, now, I'm sorry, Mr. Potter, but we will be able to furnish your voyage back to America, but your wife and children are born here in England. And as British subjects, the price of their immigration will be on you.
Does the American Council expect me to desert my family? What kind of proposition is that?
But you can settle here in London. There is no fear of imprisonment. I mean, that danger is gone today. Peace fills the streets. There's no reason to run.
My husband is not running. He is a proud American who served his country well, and he wants nothing more than to return to his native land, but with his family. Is that too much to ask for the service you bravely rendered?
The United States is a new nation, and due to the war, it is a nation in tremendous debt. I'm sorry, but it is unlikely that we will ever be able to bear an immigrant's voyage.
But he's not an immigrant. He's an American, your fellow citizen.
Yes, but you are not. Perhaps your husband could earn the money for your fare.
Do you ever look at your window?
Jenny,
Hordes of returning disbanded soldiers are flooding London, working for him and striking out the wages of all the laboring classes. My husband has been driven out of his factory by hundreds of rivals, and he was a sheriff's brother in that establishment.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Potter, but I cannot help you. And others are waiting.
Well, what's an honest man to do? Israel? Go to America. In time, I'll follow with the children. It's what will make you
I will
happiest.
not desert my family. I will earn the money somehow.
And so day after day, Israel walked the streets of London, seeking work as a chair botter, hoping to find the odd chair in native cane.
Old Chesterman! Old Chesterman!
Where is the fairness in this? A good man who did little but trudge his entire life must now give cozy seats to the rest of the world?
Old Chesterman! Old Chesterman!
For a while, this provided meager savings for his growing family and probably would have continued had not the continued illness of his children caused greater expense than usual.
To alleviate their suffering, Israel incurred insurmountable debts.
But soon Israel was visited by a bailiff, employed by a creditor, who seized him with the claws of a tiger and thrust him into prison.
Jenny, no misery that I've endured equals this. Separated from those who depend on me for the necessities of life, but placed in a position in which it is impossible for me to afford you any relief.
I have acquainted your customers with our situation. They will furnish you with work during your confinement. I'll convey the chairs to and from the prison. You can still earn money.
After 12 months of working and languishing, Israel was liberated. He returned to his family a mere skeleton and found his children in a little better condition.
Soon chair-molding bottoms out. And soon Israel is forced to search the gutters for broken pieces of glass and nails and bits of paper in order to sell. While scavenging the streets of London, Benjamin Franklin dies in Philadelphia, 1790.
John Paul Jones dies in
Paris in 1792. George Washington dies at Mount Vernon, 1799.
And as for Israel all of these years, it was an easy slide from the gutter to the sewer. In the bowels of the sewer, Israel met many a poor, unfortunate soldier.
Smell that?
Oh, smell what? The roses? The bloody sewer!
No, it's the fresh bread from the baker's cart up above.
I've had bread days.
One day the price will come down.
One day the price will come down, he said. Yeah, one day maybe this canal will be flowing with champagne instead of human waste.
But we mustn't give up hope.
He's right now. What do we need with bread? We are soldiers, aren't we?
That's right, soldiers free, marching through a kingdom of black mud. Not a good soldier ever did us.
Meantime, the Potter family increased. In all, 11 children were born to Jenny and Israel in garrets and cornfields.
But soon, the angel of death visited those garrets in the form of smallpox and whooping cough.
The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He maketh me lie down in green pastures and leadeth me beside still waters.
One after the other, 10 children were buried.
Then, one day, while walking alone and in despair through Covent Garden,
A word, please, my friend.
Good day, sir.
I will pay you 3 pence, and from the sight of you, I would say you could use the fee to trim the lawn within St. James Park.
yes,
It is but a 5 minutes walk down this gravel path. Once there, you'll see a tiny oval fenced in with iron rails. Between those bars, the imprisoned foliage peers forth. Earn your 3 pence and trim it neatly.
when Israel reached the end of the gravel path, he stopped in his tracks. He stared dreamily at the greenery flourishing beneath his feet. For his New England countryside was invoked in his soul.
Where did you get these coins?
Working amid the shrubbery at St. James Park.
This is a fine pay. What should he help?
Oh, the pay, my dear Jenny, is secondary, for as I raked the green oasis, I thought of home, and one thought gave way to another, until my last mind settled on old Huckleberry.
Old Huckleberry.
My mother's favorite horse. Jenny, I even saw the gelding in that little oval. I did. I even heard the scraping noise, which I took to be old Huckleberry in the stall, hailing the young Israel, clattering with his forefoots against the planks.
He was hungry.
Yes, the customary trick. Then I thought of a far different oval. The great oval of the ocean that we must cross to get back to America.
Israel. Old Huckleberry would be gone many a summer now. Doubtless covered with clover and buried beneath it.
Yes. Doubtless.
But it was a nice memory for 3 pennies.
5 more summers passed.
And Ginny Potter was gone.
Some years later, with their only surviving son,
Benjamin.
Israel witnessed a second armistice. It was now 1817, and the streets of London were once again filled with discharged soldiers.
And in his mind's eye, Israel heard the welcoming cries that he had heard years and years ago.
That's an honorable scar Your Honor received at Bunker Hill.
Saratoga.
Lexington.
But the streets now were filled with a new generation of unfortunates.
Yes, today's honorable scars were earned at Trafalgar.
Corona.
Waterloo.
Look at this crowd, Ben. And who among these flag wavers have reaped their share of glory and profits from these bloody battles?
What do you mean, Father?
I mean the true patriots, too proud to beg, too butcher to work, too poor to live, lie and die quietly in the corners while this sort of crafty aristocracy makes profit. Come, Let's rid ourselves of this cold place.
Why go now, Father? There's hordes of people flooding the square. I've carved some wooden toys to sell. Let's not leave until our cart is empty. We've been to the American Consul so often, it's never going to prove fair for our voyage. Here's an opportunity to earn some extra money for that trip.
I want to do business with them.
We need their money if we're ever to sail to America.
We need nothing from you, nothing from them. Come, let's move on.
Father, must you always be the most righteous man on earth?
Yes, yes, I must.
And towards the end, father and son return to their Mooresfield barrack in this bleakest of snowy Decembers.
Merry Christmas, Father. I carved it myself, so it's not very good.
It's beautiful. But I have nothing to give you, not even the warmth from a burning heart.
Well, I don't need a fire or a present. Just tell me again about life among New England hills. That'll be my gift.
Oh, you've heard it so often.
But I never tire of it. Tell me of the many blessings Bostonians enjoyed. It'll warm us both.
Well, your forefathers didn't have much between them. But even the poorest people of New England had bare fields that gave them a daily supply of bread. And we lived in brick houses where we would retire at the day's end and enjoy the fruit of our labor. There we were kept safe from storms, and we could lay our head to rest without worrying about a person endangering us or making us afraid.
And this is the country that gave you birth. How I wish for the day that you'll take me there.
Oh, someday, my boy.
Good God, it were tomorrow.
With increasing age and failing health, Israel was resigned to living in London.
The king is dead!
Long live the king!
Benjamin Potter, now a fine young man, worked for the London Paving Commissioner. He paved roads by day and lit gas lamps at night.
Look, Father, I've been saving money for our voyage to America.
Oh, America.
I must confess we're still a few pounds short, but we're close, so close.
We may be closer than you imagined, Benjamin.
And so it was that Israel Potter, the following morning, made his way through the busy London streets, the corner of Lumber Court, corner of 7 Dials, where he stopped in a pawn shop called the Tea Kettle.
Oh, beg pardon. I was wondering how much this ring might cost. Oh, where did I put that?
Oh, you didn't pinch it, did you?
Oh, I've carried this ring on battles on land and sea all these many years.
Well, give it here, let me have a look.
Oh, it once belonged to someone dear to me. I believe it may have some value.
Oh, yes, this is a fine ring, a very fine ring. What do you say to £4? All right, £5, but not a shilling more.
Oh, Betty, you always said the ring would bring me home.
With the money the ring had fetched, father and son embarked on the Thames for Boston.
The year was 1826.
1/2 century since Israel in young manhood had been carried as a prisoner aboard the Foy from the same port to which he was now headed.
He recrossed the ocean as an octogenarian.
His beard as white as the foam. Rolling home, rolling home, rolling home across the sea, rolling home to old New England, rolling home, dear land, to thee. For 10,000
You are a patriot, Mr. Potter. Your sacrifice will be remembered for generations to come.
ancient ocean.
He that lives upon hope will die fasting.
Do not despair. You'll soon harvest the felicity of Rome. For your allegiance, give me my word.
And so it was that the ship entered the port of Boston.
Where father and son took a coach for a 3-day journey to the Berkshire Hills.
To a farm where Israel's adventures had begun many years ago.
Oh, this is where I grew up. Whose farm is this?
My farm.
If I may ask, what is your name?
Hastings. Harold Hastings. Why?
I thought I knew the place.
You're not from around here.
I have been traveling.
What can I do for you, stranger?
The house on the hill. Who lives there?
That's the old Tickner house. Empty now. Nobody knows the whereabouts, Mr. Tickner. Some say he disappeared at sea, traveling home after the war.
And Betty Wheatley.
Wheatley. Oh, you mean old Mrs. Tickner?
Betty.
She died 5 years ago, come November. Lovely lady. Did you know her?
I did.
You feeling all right, sir?
My father has had a long journey.
Oh. Well, do I dream? Is it all a dream? I have had visions of a cold, cloudy morning long, long ago when that beech tree was but a sapling. No. Oh, how could I be this old?
Maybe you should sit down and rest a while.
Oh, look. Over there was once a road, and over there, waving fields of buckwheat. Oh, and there was blackberries I would pick by the bushel.
I wouldn't know, sir.
Oh, and here once stood a house.
I'm told that the old house burned down many years ago.
Oh, it was the Potter house. Do you remember the Potters?
No, don't know the name.
Israel Potter.
No, never heard of them. This is the 20th summer. My plow struck this old hearthstone.
What is it, Father?
Oh, Father. My father would sit here before the fire, and my mother here, and I and infant would totter between them, as I do now once again, on the very same spot, but in the unroofed air I do. And so the two ends meet.
What can I do for you, sir?
Oh, plow away, friend. Plow away.
Come on! Let's get right up front. Let's go!
Oh, best part, what is the occasion?
Listen to him. He asks, what is the occasion?
Are you joking?
It's the 4th of July.
4th of July, I had forgotten.
Forgot the 4th of July?
Come along, Father.
You forget the brave soldiers who fought at Bunker Hill?
You have heard of Bunker Hill, haven't you?
I am familiar with it.
Yes. Men died there so that you and I might be free. Are you familiar with that?
Men who made this country proud. What kind of American are you, old man?
Father, tell them what you've done, who you are. You should be celebrated this day.
Oh, flags and fireworks mean little to me. As long as they carry a love, passion, and freedom in their hearts, I will be remembered. Oh, they have not forgotten Benjamin. Come, let's find lodging. I am home, and I will sleep well tonight.